All right. Welcome, everybody. This is Jeffrey Lee. It is the 25th of October, 2019. And I'm showing a tool here. Let me just get everybody muted. And it's a conversation piece, it's a prospecting tool, and it's called What is Your Exit Strategy? And it is, I need to edit it because of the interest rate, but I'm going to just show it now. So you could actually have this conversation with people. Hey, what's your exit strategy? And it's a term they've never heard before. So they're going to go, huh? What? What's an exit strategy? And then you can get into it. And an exit strategy is picture somebody that owns a business. And the idea is build that business, make money, and then one day sell the business and cash out. And that's your exit strategy. And then you sail off into the sunset. Uh, and that's what an entrepreneur is looking for. Okay, is to get successful, cash out, and live the life. So we know that pension plans are either non-existent, they're being changed in favor of the employer, not in favor of the employee, or they're just a joke. And many people don't have a pension plan. So in most people who stay employees or self-employed, they'll never retire in today's environment. So the exit strategy is the idea of creating a passive residual income that will be paid to you no matter what for the rest of your life and future generations. Okay, so that's what this is all about, is that idea of creating your own pension, not depending on the government, not depending on a company. You create your own income stream, passive residual. So I'll send this out. You can read it. And the question that is here is, how much money would you need to have in a bank or in a certificate of deposit? So you're getting interest that would pay you $5,000 a month, every month, right? In passive residual income. What if you got 2% interest? And that's why I have to change this, is because the interest rates are so low right now that 2% is, nobody's going to get 2%, or very, very few people, unless you're living in a hyperinflation country like Argentina, where their currency is just falling through the floor. All right. So if you want $5,000 a month in passive income and the bank is paying you 2%, you need $3 million saved. You need to earn enough to live on, pay taxes, and save $3 million. Okay. So how much would you have to save to be able to have $3 million saved by age 65 if you're getting 2% interest? If you're starting to save and you're age 30, you need to save $60,000 per year. If you're age 40, $92,000 per year. And if you're age 50, $171,000 per year. So let's look at age 30. You're going to save $5,000 per month. That's more than the median income of the wage earners. So now you see the problem, right? That nobody's going to be able to retire unless they do something like SL 21 2.0. And this is just a very simple document that kind of wakes people up. And he breaks it down a little bit more, that maybe, okay, maybe you want to be, okay, say you don't want, of course you want $5,000 a month. You would want more in your retirement. But if you lowered it to just $2,000 a month of passive residual income, you'd still need $1.25 million saved in the bank. And that would only pay you $25,000 a year. And here in the United States, you're not going to be living very well on $2,000 a month. And then what he did is he put the average incomes for the Nu Skin compensation plan. But I think what I can do here is just show our SL21 income projections with the 50x1 and the 50x5 duplication models, so that we don't have to go into all the complicated pin titles, et cetera, et cetera. It's just simple. It's just 2 pages, and I can edit it. So let me just open up the microphones. Go ahead and unmute yourself if this would be valuable to you. You like it?
That looks awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah, that makes so much sense.
Anybody else want to say something? Scarlett? Christine?
Yeah, it looks great. Yes, it's valuable.
Yes, it's very valuable and useful, and you know, you have more perspective of where we're standing for actually for the saving and everything. Is a wake up call.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The reality is nobody's ever going to save their way to success. Is saving money is like spending less. And if you want to be successful, there's 2 things. You got to earn more and you got to save more, right? The thing is right now is people are not earning enough to keep ahead of that money creation. So they're getting behind. And so this is SL21 2.0 is about creating without making an investment, and that income can scale to become a big income, and it will be stable and passive residual. So I think this is going to be a nice little thing that you guys could all talk to your prospects with, whether virtually. You should all get a Zoom account so that if you get a prospect, you can screen share like this. I highly recommend it. And I think this might actually be a different thing. Anybody else have any final comments?
I think it's it's going to be a very important tool when we talk to the right candidate to join our team SL 21 2.0. So that's another tool that is going to be very powerful, in my point of view, so they can see really what is going on.
Yeah. Thanks, Scarlett. I think that when people they're thinking that getting a good job and working hard, they're still trapped in that paradigm, and they don't have the financial intelligence. Nobody sat them down to say, look, you need to save $5,000 a month at the age of 30 for 35 years. Most of their financial intelligence is based on the traditional plan, and also sitting down with an investment advisor. And the investment advisor is going to say, oh, you need to invest in the stock market. That's what they're going to be. And that is, it's really easy to lose money. And because it pumps and dumps, and it's about, getting ready to dump big. So this is a much more secure way to create a future, is with SL21 2.0. All right. Well, we've come to the end of the call, and thank you so much for the feedback and the help. I'll work on this over the weekend and get it out to you, and also we'll change the schedule so that Carol's premiere, Bye Bye Boss, her debut, will be next week. As you leave the call, please say your name and where you're calling from. This is Jeffrey from Miami. Have a great day.
Christine from Australia. Good night.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
Go ahead, who's next?
Good night, everyone.
Good night.